Hi and welcome back to 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏𝗀𝗀. In today's video, we're going to be diving down into the world of Harmony 1, specifically taking a look at the price action of the one coin. Now, guys, as we get into this video, if you do find it useful and informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe? Tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏𝗀𝗀. Now, guys, if you haven't yet joined us on Discord, links in the description down below, completely free to just go and join us over there. And we do actually, talk a lot more about various different protocols over in Discord. Lots of conversation, lots of technical analysis, and of course you can ask us any question you like there. So why not come and join us? Right, with all that said, done, and out of the way, let's actually jump on down to the desktop and take a look at what is going on here with Harmony 1. Okay, guys, so here we are on the weekly chart, okay, and it's important that we just kind of acknowledge the bigger macro view before we get into the smaller time frames. There's a couple of really interesting things that have been playing quite well actually on the hourly, so we'll get into that as well in a moment. So we do have obviously the impulsive moves to the upside as usual. Okay, nothing really has deviated away from this too much. So we did see the cup and handle pattern just here. Okay, this is really prominent on the weekly chart as well as the daily. Actually on the daily there, so this is actually the weekly chart. Okay, we'll get into that in a moment, but you can see the impulsive moves. We can see that we pulled back, and this is actually looking it's pretty good. Okay, it's not too bad. We completed the cup and handle, as I just said. We've had the pullback, and obviously we started a new surge to the upside, right? So we came out of this fourth wave, and then we're starting to pull back. Now, obviously, everything moves up in waves, right? Nothing moves up in straight lines, and we can actually clearly see a definitive, ABC move here. We have our A. We have our B, and then we're going to be looking out for that target of a C wave, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to take hold of our A wave here, and what we're going to do is move this up to that B wave low that we've had, and we can then see where this is likely to go as a 1-for-1 ratio, right? So this ABC move is actually targeting out about 48 cent, okay? And again, this has the option to go impulsive, moving past that 61 cent area, going after somewhere like the 1.618, which is another area that resonates really well. That'd be 69 cent. So again, this actually could turn from ABC into, a 1, 2, 3. I get that on there, 4, and then 5, potentially completing out some of these higher areas. Now, Harmony 1 does have a couple of interesting points. We have basically 96.5 based on the trend. Okay, so again, something to be watching out for. Based on the kind of trend of wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, that does show us with 96.5. So again, we'll be monitoring this situation. We could overextend that. We could be shorter than that. So it depends if we get the ABC taking us out towards that 48 cent area, anything lower than 61. If it goes higher than 61.5 cent, then we turn impulsive and we'll look for the additional couple of waves, okay? So I'm going to take those off for now. We'll leave it as an ABC and we'll pop that down here just for now. And then I'm going to remove that. Okay, so we have our ABC move here that you kind of see playing out here on our weekly chart, which is really good to see, right? So pretty cool. And obviously the other thing that's really important to understand about this weekly chart is that we were oversold. Okay, the last time that we were oversold, we were at the bottom of wave 4. Okay, well, oversold before that was the bottom of wave 2, and oversold before that was the bottom of wave 1. Okay, so basically being all the way down here, there's only one place to go, and that's to the upside. This is the weekly chart, so it's not a small push to the upside either. To get us from oversold to overbought is a very significant move in terms of price. So again, taking a look at where we had been with wave 1 here, wave 2, wave 3, and right now the expectation of again is to push us up quite nicely, just short of that $1 threshold. But again, we'll monitor that situation to see if that changes any. Okay. So overall, our weekly chart's looking very, very strong right now, okay, which is fantastic. So let's actually jump down into that daily. So as I was talking about, we had the cup and handle, right? The cup and handle pattern here played out, took us out to that 38 cent height, that all-time high, and then we started to pull back. Here you can see there's a nice strong ABC, and again, that ABC move has wave counts inside it. So you can see there's an ABC inside our A wave, an ABC inside the B wave, and an ABC inside of our C wave. And now we're getting that correction and that bounce out of here, right? We can start to see there's an ABC in that motion in itself, right? And you can see this one might not have actually finished playing out, but you can start to see it's on that journey, right? And if we measure that distance here of our A wave down to our C wave, take that over to our B wave low, you can kind of get an idea that we're looking at about 23 cent to complete that move. Yeah, so it's looking pretty good from that perspective. Now, the other thing that's really important to acknowledge is that we are up there in the overbought area on our daily stochastic. This isn't overly problematic. You can be up here for a while, like you can, of course, be in the oversold area for a while. But you should be aware that it is likely to come back down at some point. Okay, probably when we actually get this completed out the top here, we are more than likely going to have an ABC correction. Okay, pretty standard stuff and something that we should expect. Nothing moves up in straight lines. Now, this stochastic RSI can be wiped out very quickly. In the same way that it can move up rapidly, it can move down rapidly. Okay, it's all about momentum. Okay, so not really to do with price, but the speed of which price amends. Okay, and whether or not the momentum behind the price action is there or not. And that's why the stochastic's really good. It's really sensitive to the price movements, and it will basically pick up on going from overbought to oversold, or from oversold to overbought very, very quickly, or very slowly, depending on how that momentum is looking. Okay, so obviously something to consider here, that we can be up here for a while. We can also come down rapidly, or we could have a nice gradual slow pullback, right? We won't know until we get to the top of this C wave which way it's likely to go. Okay, so the daily chart's looking pretty interesting. Good kind of traction, good completion of an ABC, formation of an ABC up, overbought on our stochastic, and I think that's not too bad. When we actually come down into our hourly, this is where we start to get into the interesting things that I've been putting into Discord. Another reason to kind of come and join us down there, guys. So basically, this is an Elliott wave triangle. Okay, so we come in with an A wave just here, a B wave here, a C wave, a D wave, and an E wave, and then the breakout. Okay, and now obviously we have our ABC running in the background here. Let me just quickly remove those. Okay, so what we have is our ABC move, and you can see that the B wave here is just come down to this low point. You can see that right there. Okay, I'm just going to move it out of the way so you can see it's right there. And the A wave was up at the top here, probably actually this one. So we'll just pop it over there. And you can see that the C wave is targeting out here, right? So what this is the one that we just drew on our daily, right? We measured the distance of our A wave and it came out to there. Now, this E wave came in, we completed this on the triangle, and now we're looking to that break to the upside. Here you can see this impulsive move up that we had pretty much yesterday, right? And we can see that an A, B, C up, and A, B, C down, impulsive break. Okay, you had this pullback here. Okay, and then we started to surge up, and you could argue that that is a completion of an ABC in itself, and then that could basically have formed an A wave with a B wave coming down right now. Oversold on our stochastic, and we are now looking for that next push. So we have if we actually measure out the distance here from that top area to the bottom of here, and then we were to move this measurement to here, where do we come up to? We come up just a little bit higher than where we had our C wave measurement from the daily ABC move. Okay, this is basically then a confirmation that we are looking to complete this larger C wave on our daily chart, and by completing out this move to 23.6 cent approximately, and for our breakout of our triangle. Okay, so obviously I had that arrow a little bit on the higher side of things, but it's right there. Okay, so this looks like it could be a fantastic start to 2022, as I had written in here. I'm just going to quickly remove that, though. We don't really need it. This is the last pullback that we were expecting. And yeah, basically now you can see that we are on track to kind of come in with the completion of the ABC move. Once this actually comes in, takes us from this oversold area up to this overbought area, and the expectation would be for an ABC correction to the downside, A, B, and C. Okay, the level of that we don't know just yet. It might be a severe pullback. It might be a really quick rip a band-aid off and off you go back to the upside, right? The other thing that also that's important to acknowledge, if we go higher than 23.6, in fact, if we go higher than 25.4, this could potentially turn impulsive and again take us into these higher areas, but there is a lot of resistance up here, and once we start getting into those higher thresholds, so again, something to watch out for. But the wave counts are looking pretty good at this point for Harmony One. Some pretty good progress has been made. Now, guys, it's at this point in the video I'm going to say that this video has been sponsored by Crypto.com. Now, Crypto.com is the world's fastest growing crypto app. They have over 10 million users around the world. It's one of the world's most downloaded crypto apps on both the Apple App Store and on the Google Play Store. You can use crypto.com to buy cryptocurrency at the true cost. Sometimes some exchanges actually put their fees inside the cost of the actual asset that you're trying to acquire. With crypto.com, all fees are calculated separately, which means you can see the actual cost of the cryptocurrency, buy it at the true cost and sell it at the true cost too, with fees being calculated separately. You can obviously use their debit card, which is one of our fantastic things that we love to talk about on this channel, just because it has so much potential. With the crypto.com debit card, you basically can load it up with fiat or cryptocurrency and then actually spend that in stores around the world globally. And this basically allows you to earn a nice passive cashback return on your everyday expenses. This is something that Chris and I do all the time, whether I am buying new computers, as you can see behind me, through to the monitor that I'm using, or doing home renovations with my kitchen. Chris has used it to buy his Range Rover Sport, okay, and he uses it on every single expense that he has to do. And this is a fantastic way to earn a nice passive kind of cashback on your everyday expenses, as I've said. But that cashback isn't paid to you in fiat. It is paid to you in the CRO token. Again, that is another appreciating asset. So that 3% today could actually be significantly higher in the future. It's a fantastic way to kind of make your money work harder for you. Guys, if you haven't yet checked out crypto.com, there's a link in the description down below. If you do actually sign up for one of their debit cards, you will get $25 startup bonus. And yeah, why not? Check it out today. Right, guys, with all that said, it's important that we also acknowledge that Harmony One is on the cusp of some pretty big things fundamentally as well. Once their bridge to Bitcoin goes live, I think we're going to see another flurry of price discovery when it comes to the one coin. Guys, I'm going to leave the video there. If you have found it useful and informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe? Tap that bell, select all notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with absolutely everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. With this said, done, and out of the way, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.